home, around camp, and on the road. If it happens out there, we're talking about it in here. It's Cuz 411.
I was coming through Montgomery on my way. I'm on my way to Georgia, but I got in the middle of that police chase. That was crazy. There must have been 20 cars in that. Good for them. I don't know what he did, but he's going to the pokey now. Anyway, it's all behind me now. I'm east of Montgomery, headed to Omaha. Not Omaha, Nebraska, Omaha, Georgia. All right, despite all the excitement with the Highway Patrol in Alabama, we made it to the QDMA Kids Hunt. You can see how they got it decorated for Halloween. How cool is that right there? Brian Murphy's actually in there giving a little welcome, you know, going over some of these kids, everything about a whitetail deer, scent glands, how they act, what they do, and all that.
You're cupping your ears for a reason because you're trying to maximize the amount of sound. So basically, that's what a deer has already.
I was going to ask, how do y'all pick the kids? There's 11 or 12 of them here. How do they get selected?
Yeah, we pick 11 youth from across North America. We have them literally all the way up into including Canada on this particular hunt. They're nominated by our branches and our volunteers. And so we look for the very best young people. We give preference for no prior deer hunting experience, certainly no deer harvests, in some cases no experience to deer or deer hunting at all. It's absolute brand new, so the less experience and the less opportunity. Also any young people with very hard stories in life, personal situations, whether it be serious illness, a home life that's not what we all would like, or perhaps a parent who's deployed overseas in the military. So all of those things add points, if you will, but we pick the very best, most deserving ones we can.
Wow. I'm going to keep you posted. See, it's another something you didn't know about QDMA, so that's pretty cool. Let's go meet some of them.
Let's do it.
I'm here to do it the right way. You know, try to learn the right things to do when you're hunting. And I appreciate everybody that took part in this, and you know, you guys have provided a situation that is just a blessing. It's a lifetime experience that really no one's going to forget.
I just want to have a great experience because I've never been on a national hunt, just been on small hunts, and just want to have fun.
I came here because I'm just really interested in the outdoors, wildlife conservation, and what y'all do here.
I'm here to shoot my first deer, hopefully for my first boar too, and I really appreciate it. I was nominated by Mr. John over here. He goes to my church, and I really appreciate it. I haven't been hunting before, and it sounds like fun, and I'm excited. Thank you.
All right, your guide is Mr. Cuz Strickland. Thank you.
What do your buddies call you?
Q.
Q. All right, you Q and I'm Cuz. That's easy. I got an easy name. What is your daddy's name?
Q. His name is Quinton.
Quentin. Your name is?
And Radley.
Radley?
It's like Bradley without the B.
Radley.
Radley.
Radley. Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Me and Q gonna have a blast. Me and you, Q. I'm fired up.
I'm excited.
We'll have a good time. All right, we got here yesterday afternoon. Had a greeting meet. Went and shot guns. Got safety trained this morning.
Gentle squeeze. Pick up that first aid, just gently pull the rear. Don't think about it, just squeeze it.
I saw some bullseyes up there. You ready? You got that, don't you?
Yes, sir.
You good to go?
Yes, sir.
Finally going hunting. First afternoon hunt, but first they got to do a group photo of all the youth. This right here, we've been filming them kids. This right here, this is where the rubber meets the road right here. This is the people that know where all the deer are. And let me tell you something. They tight-lipped. These guys right here are trained professionals. I don't know no more now than I did when I got here 24 hours ago. And I'm pretty good at oozing information, especially that right there. I don't know nothing, so we're at the mercy of the guides. But I feel like we're gonna have a good hunt out of this deal. Testing 1, 2.
Hello.
Me and Q. We're finna do the deed, ain't we, buddy?
Yes.
blue plot is totally engulfed in shade. And I told him by the time that happened, we should have already seen a deer. But we ain't seen a deer yet, have we, bud? No, we haven't seen no deer. We ain't seen any deer yet. But it's still kind of early. We got about 45 minutes or so left, so, which everybody knows that's the magic time. But anyway, I'm doing everything I can. We're gonna sit it out to the bitter end. We have learned a lot about each other. Had a good set so far, but it's just now getting right, so we're fixing to take our hunting up a notch. Me and Q gonna make it happen. We hadn't seen a single deer, but we have heard a couple of shots way off, so we're hoping somebody in the youth hunt got him a deer, but it ain't looking good for Q and me right now. I haven't seen nothing. Not a thing. We got all day tomorrow. The problem is, am I right? Yeah, it's got like an 85. Oh, there's a deer. Hold on. Very corner. Hold on. See him in the very back there. Yeah. See if you can find it. Let's go. There you go. Just squeeze. Easy. Just squeeze it. Let's unload the gun first. At least we got a little action, even if it was late. Yeah. That was a big old doe, too. Well, Q, tell me what's going on, bruh. What's happening?
I'm not sure I found any deer yet, but hopefully they come out soon.
How about that sunrise?
That is beautiful.
It's unbelievable. That's just cool. Look at that.
So pretty.
That's the kind of stuff that people don't get up early and go hunting.
Yeah.
They'll never see that. So anyway, it's supposed to rain. It's already rained on us just a little bit, but we're supposed to get like an hour and a half break. We're still at the QDMA National Youth Hunt. We had a great encounter yesterday afternoon. We got all day today to hunt, so we'll have to wait and see what the weather does, but it was worth getting up just to see that.
Yes, sir.
Well, a little update. This is second day, first morning hunt of the QDMA National event, and we got skunked this morning. We did not see a deer, but they've already brought in a couple. As you can see, it's turned from deer hunting to football. But anyway, we got one more afternoon left. We got rained on a little bit this morning, but looks like the rain's gonna go away. The good news is the temperature is dropping big time, so we got one more shot at this, me and Q. We're gonna see what happens. This has been, I've had a lot of highlights. This right here is an official thrill. Sergeant Brandon Green.
Green, yes sir.
All right, and give me the name of the rifle team, the proper name for what you guys are representing.
So we're here from the United States Army Marksmanship Unit Service Rifle Team out of Fort Benning, Georgia, and we're here to help the kids out with their shooting and shot placement, so make sure everybody stays safe and ethical.
Man, it was a pleasure to
Yes,
be
sir.
around
Yes,
you
sir.
guys. Thank you for
Enjoyed
what you do.
Thank you.
We're gonna
Enjoyed
get him up to Mississippi, and we're gonna entertain him up there a little bit. But glad you
Looking
guys
forward
were
to it.
down here.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Enjoyed it.
Jimmy Q, what are you thinking?
I'm really hoping we get some deer, hopefully more than one.
We ain't really seen many deer. We don't know what we're gonna do. We got the sergeant with us, and it's a little tight, ain't it, Sergeant?
A little time, we can make it work.
All right, headed home. Got Georgia in my rear view mirror, and as you can see, my little youth hunter, Q, as we called him, he didn't get a deer. Man, I hated it. He had a miss, and it was a good miss, a clean miss. He was awful excited. It was a great event. I'm telling you, the QDMA people had so much lined up for them kids. I mean, can you imagine when you're little, young, 10, 12, whatever, and you get rifle training from the U.S. Army marksmanship team, the world champion, record-setting soldiers teaching you how to shoot, how to squeeze. They had game and fish guys there talking about ethics and tree stand safety and lifelines, and it was just never a dull moment. And I'm telling you, that's the older I get, the more I see the importance of that. And of course, you can't change the world 12 kids at a time, but buddy, that's where you start. Good for the QDMA. The QDMA National Youth Hunt, check that box. You know, on a 1 to 10, it was a 12. Can't wait to do it next year. Keep you posted.